Hey guys, so I decided to get Burger King today. I don't know if I normally wear one of my Baja sweaters. I've got all vegetarian food tonight. Cherry Coke. I don't normally drink Coke, but I decided to get Coke. Veggie burger, which is actually, I guess, a little cheaper than getting an actual burger for some change, really. It's like, I don't know how much. But let's see on the receipt. Oh, one veggie burger, medium onion rings, cherry Coke, and 4-piece mozzarella sticks. I've had veggie burger before. I was trying to be vegetarian for a little bit. I had to tie me over some. Well, these are just kind of tiny little things. So try that. Onion ring. Got a nice batter to it. Some of them fell. I'm wondering why there's not as much. Well, so Halloween is coming pretty soon, next weekend. Actually, a week tomorrow. I got all my stuff sorted out for Beetlejuice. The thing is, I just don't know what's going to happen, what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to spend a lot of it alone. Because I never have an agenda, you know? Give me zesty sauce for my mozzarella sticks. Good. It's like $1 a piece. That's what I was saying. 4 of them. I never had to be Beetlejuice because I wanted to be an actor ever since I was like 4. And I guess I got too much in the character. What's the bad thing about that? And I'd be in school like, no. Call me BJ, don't call me Beetlejuice. And there's probably pickle in here. I don't order food online all the time. I can't afford to, but when I can, I do. They say don't order things you can't afford with the Visa card, but when you have that available credit, when the credit is there. Yeah. I just paid $151 phone bill. Man, this looks like a real burger. I've had this before. The veggie burger. Looks like real meat. And again, I don't know how they make it taste like real meat. I don't know. tomato, onions, processed cheddar cheese. Yeah. Oh, pretty good. Good. Originally I was gonna do Zeitgeist, by my last song on this channel, by Black Sabbath, as Black Sabbath was my first concert, but they didn't play that song, but it was on that album, 13, their last studio album. But I thought about it, and I know what song I'm doing. I don't know if it'll be my last video. It'll be my last song, and people are like, why? Well, I've been doing this YouTube thing for 12 years, and hasn't really got latched on ever since. And I kind of want to do other things. It's exhausting. I talk about it all the time, like when I'm doing live streams or the videos, like, oh, I'm gone, and I do. Sometimes I took a bit of hiatus, left for a few months, and then came back. But I kind of look to Hugh Jackman and Robert Downey Jr., how they ended their roles as their superhero alter ego and stuff, and they were doing it for like decades. Hugh Jackman was doing it for 17 years, and Robert Downey Jr. was doing it for 11 years or so. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna hang up the jersey before it gets embarrassing. And people ask him if he's gonna do another. Like, no, it's like I've done so much that I think I could do with the character, and I just kind of want to do other things. It's just, don't run yourself dry. And I'm kind of at my peak with what I can do musically. I'm sounding better than I have before. I don't strain when I sing. As I've moved in here, I haven't been playing the guitar too much. I've done a couple of covers, and I sometimes think I'm gonna feel inspired, and don't, because writer's block and what to do, and I'd only record it and upload it. The thing with copyright and stuff. I see some people unfollow me. I see some people subscribe to me back again. And 100 and some odd, 80, 70, 60, 90, however how many it is not a lot in the span of those. That's 12 years. There's 12 months in a year. I mean, I don't know, 12 is like a completion. For like to have an album is like 12 songs. Like every 3 Days Grace song has like 12 songs. I don't know why they set that up that way, but they should really spend some more time experiencing life and not plan their album every 3 years. This is a pretty good veggie burger. I'm gonna try these little tiny mozzarella sticks the size of a finger. Zesty sauce. Is that tomato sauce or what? Oh, I see. In my hometown, there's no Burger King. They took it away. Ooh. Kind of some spice to it. Zesty spice. Oh yeah, I thought about it. I'm not sure if I told you what song I'm actually going to do. I gave it some thought, and it's like, whoa, no. I know what song I'm going to do. It's going to be Hurt by Johnny Cash, but it's also a Nine Inch Nails song originally. I didn't know that at the time, and that song was one of the first songs I actually learned how to play. It was either between that or The World I Know by Collective Soul. I think it was one of the first ones I learned how to play. And I finished my X-Men movies now, finally. Days ago, watched Logan to finish off all the movies. And in the trailer of Logan, they had Hurt inside that song. But at the end of the movie, they had the song choice was The Man Comes Around. And also James Mangold, who directed Logan, directed the recent Ford versus Ferrari that I haven't seen, and what was it? Oh yeah, the Wolverine and I Walk the Line, which was a Johnny Cash biopic. So it kind of makes sense for me to do that. I mean, I love Johnny Cash, and I love that song, and I love Wolverine, and just a lot of things. It just makes kind of sense, you know. And what would I do after this? I'll probably kind of go into more adult-like themed things, more lifestyle kind of orientated stuff that people find kind of taboo. But yeah, so that's the song I'm gonna do. I hope to kind of step back from this channel. It's kind of stopped because I've said it so many times. I'm pretty serious about it, that this is it, and can't do other things. One of my friends asked me, it's like, or joked like, you're gonna do TikTok once you're done. And like, no, I've never thought of myself as someone who would be on TikTok, and I don't really want to be on TikTok. Zesty cheese sticks. Not bad, not bad. Can taste that artificial cherry. I'm not much of a Coke drinker, really. I do like my ginger ale and my Sprite, and I do like sodas. I have a sweet taste for things like teas and like 2 cream and 2 sugar, or double in my coffee, you know, stuff. I still drink milk creamer, but I haven't had cow milk and like store-bought cow milk in over a year. I've been drinking almond milk But sometimes they put a gelling gum and stuff in there. Just like gelling gum, huh? Sometimes they only put about 2% of almonds inside a carton of milk. I know what zesty sauce is. It's pretty good. I think there's some spices in here of some sorts. Pretty good. It's kind of fast food for you. Almost like a 50-minute wait to get this. Must be so backed up and busy. I don't know what I'll do. Halloween is my go-to, my Christmas of the year. But it's always a drag. I really hope they cancel Christmas. That'll make my life happier. And why do I like Halloween? Because it's like a free spirit event, festival. That's not about what did you get us type of thing. You don't need no awkward situation to put yourself in for a family gathering and presents and stuff. And I don't partake in Christmas. It's not something I do. It was like, yeah, I never got to be Beetlejuice. My dad was like crossing his arms at the time, like not letting me go out. Because I'd go to the school and say, no, don't say Beetlejuice, don't say it, say BJ. I was getting so worked up and so upset with it. I remember it must have been, was it maybe at least like grade 5 or something? I don't know how old I was. It's been many years, and finally got to be him. In a time when people say wear masks, well, I'm not gonna be able to wear a mask because my costume doesn't require me to wear a mask, and if I do, my makeup will get all smudgy. I tested out a little light version of it last night, and yeah, it's okay. I got a what do you call this? $4 cheap wig at Dollarama. I didn't get this for Beetlejuice, but if I were ever to be, got a wig cap on here too. If I were gonna be like Joker again, who knows? So I just wanted. I mean, the wig is kind of out there. Show you the official Beetlejuice wig I got. It was just kind of, I don't know what to think of this wig because there's like seams that you could see. And there's green in his hair, but his hair is mostly white. This is kind of out there. I guess I can style up my hair. I got temporary green and white hairspray. But I kind of want to wear a wig. And you hear the other people that live in the main house. I live in a suite. But there's 2 doors in here. There's my main door, and then there's a door that's locked off that goes into the main house. So this is almost feels like more like a condo than it does a suite. You know, it's nice. It's nice in here. Nice. I've definitely been feeling a little better since I moved. I can only show you those recordings I recorded of the last place I lived at, where I was calling on their shit and stuff. I guess I could. I still have that recording. I'm being the scapegoat and being blamed by their own septic backup problems and their own insecurities, and man, they were fucked. Dara and Sam Whitaker were fucked, eh? Very fucked. We also had cheesy tots, or cheesy tater tots. Yeah, probably not the best to be eating Burger King, but you know, I don't have stuff get delivered to me all the time. Last month I ordered, skip the dishes. I almost messed up on there. I was going to say 50 times, no, 5 times. But it's like, whoa, that's a lot for me. For me, because I don't work. And I get money, you know, through income assistance. You know, my check's there, so. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. At the same time, it's not something I really like. No meat. Even though it does look like meat. Even has the burns of a beef patty of some kind. But it's not as lean. Still not too bad. I don't know, sometimes I get a craving of like, oh, I want something. Because I get tired. I get tired sometimes to make stuff for myself. I'm alone, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a girlfriend. Probably never will. Actually, I had a kind of a date. I don't know if you really call it a date, but I went to hang out with this guy. He was 18. Pretty cute. He wanted to come over originally and snuggle and watch a movie or something. Maybe he has changed his perception on me, I don't know. But we went out for a drive in his sister's car and just drove around for like an hour and talked. I was like, wow, I hope this turns into something. When I came back home, just thinking like that would be nice. But he just got out of a relationship, I think, like 3 weeks ago. He's trying to forget his boyfriend and stuff. He's really cute. And I hate having to announce, like, oh, there's this guy I met, and then people ask me, are you still talking to that guy? Like, no. Because then they eventually just lose interest in me, ghost me, or not care. And I'm always the one that's like, yeah, I'm eager, I'm willing. People say, don't look, don't say you're looking. And then you'll find someone like, what? No, if you say you're not looking, you might give another guy a sort of vibe that you're taken, that you're in another relationship or something. Like, no, I'm always going to be looking, but I think someone has to find me rather than me find them. I'm just too exhausted, you know. I've known what I've wanted for a long time, so people don't want me, then they miss out, and you know, I have lots to give. A lot of unconditional stuff to give, and I'm very submitted in that regard. But I don't know. I haven't heard much from him since last Sunday. Not really much. I asked him what he was doing for Halloween because someone asked me to ask him what he was doing for Halloween. And then finally I got a text from him and said that he's going to go to a friend's party and get drunk. And I'm just like, oh God. Whenever I had 2 ciders for the first time in months last night, and I don't drink to get drunk. Sometimes I do like to have the buzz there and whatever, but yeah, waking up with a bad agonizing hangover, I can't remember the last time that was. Even people who don't really drink can eventually have really problems with their kidneys or end up losing themselves into something, and maybe worst case is dying from them, even if they're not a casual, someone who doesn't normally drink. And on top of that, I'm not someone who does drugs either. I haven't smoked marijuana in 2 years. I've only ever smoked weed. So it's all this. I've never dabbled in a big. I've never had a big alcohol problem. Like, I've never been to AA or anything. I can't afford to be an alcoholic. My dad is an alcoholic, but he's been sober for 20 years. So I'm like, but you've been sober for 20 years and alcohol. I think that's what alcoholics kind of say, because they're so easy to slip into that side of them again. I mean, just because you're legal age now and you can drink alcohol does not make you an adult at all. So this is what I drank, last night. Didn't really do much for me. As in, making me under the influence. But yeah, hard root beer and Harvest Pear apple cider. My legs are not even crossed and my leg falls asleep so easily. I don't know why. My leg is asleep. It's those, pins and needles, I guess. I don't know what that is. Circulation of some kind. I could be not crossing my legs or doing anything, and just sitting down how I am, just sitting down with my feet on the floor, and then with any moment of notice I get one of my legs falling asleep or something. I just don't know how it is. It's so easy for that to happen now. I just want someone to want me. Like, not just, like, I want you, but then see me constantly. And no one wants to do that. I'm gonna be single for the rest of the year, and next year, and then the year after that, and 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 so on and so forth. Not because I want it to be like that. That's just how it is. Yes. There's some nice guy or woman to be here for me, I would like that. Give it some zest. And the thing with the guy that I met last Sunday, he has asthma, but he wanted to come over and snuggle. I haven't been really getting close with anybody. I've self-isolated even before this virus. So if someone were to give something to him, he'd probably die with it because of his asthma. But he trusted me to know I didn't have it. I don't. I wear masks when I go out to certain places that say you gotta wear them, and they're not gonna help me much wearing masks and stuff. But he trusted me, and I went in his sister's car and went for a drive, and he said he was going to text me when he got back home, but he didn't really text me for many days until I asked him what he was doing for Halloween, or sent him a message saying it was really nice meeting you. Next time you could come over and watch a movie anytime, and come over and stuff. I mean, he thinks I'm cute, I guess. He still watches my Snapchat stories that I post sometimes, but he doesn't message me. And plus, he's going to be moving back to Vancouver next summer, where he's originally from. I have his phone number. He gave me his phone number. He's really, really cute, but no. Yeah, it's a lot more. He's much more cuter in person, but no, I don't know. It's sad because I like people my age, or a little bit younger. You know, at least legal age. I mean, age of consent is 16. But, yeah. But anybody, like, from 18 to 20 doesn't feel like or doesn't seem like they want anything meaningful and serious and amazing. That you could sleep with many people and have no emotional connection, and explain your history and where you come from and what your life is like. Not to burden anybody, but just to understand for those other people who you're explaining your history to, not to them for them to make you feel bad, or not for them. You're not explaining your history to them to make them feel pity towards you, but it's just so that they can understand why you are who you are. That's how I best describe it there. It's kind of hard to kind of throw in that sort of that meaning there. But I don't know, people are kind of scared nowadays. I don't know where we were taught that. I like to have somebody I can like grow old with and always be there. And I kind of wanted an open relationship because there's just so many people out there in the world. You're attracted to one person, you're attracted to this person, you're attracted to this. But I could also be monogamous as well too, I guess you could say. I've been playing Fortnite again. Spent some money on there. Shouldn't have spent some money on there, but I wanted to get some Halloween skins. I got this guy called Hollowhead. I was chatting with an interesting kid on there who I befriended. Very chatterbox. I thought I talk a lot. And the kid is someone who, I guess he was telling me that he's homeschooled and that his parents are alcoholics, I guess, and certain things. Wow. He said I was one of the nicest persons that he's played with. I mean, I could be nice, but sometimes there's certain people online on gaming that I could be like, yeah, I don't know, I can't. I try to be nice, but no, I'm not always. We always have that side to us. But yeah, he's 11, but he sounded so much younger. He sounded like 5 or something, like 11. And you hear kids like that. Like, he was telling me he started dating when he was 5. I'm like, 5? Like, he was asking me what it's like to be an adult, and I said, well, it's nice, but it also has this, like, when responsibilities start to kick in, and I don't know, like, I'm trying to relive the childhood I felt I never really had in my 20s, and probably into my 30s too, in my 30s, when I reach that age. I'm 25. And I guess his parents were like 30 and 31, so 5 and 6 years older than me. It's crazy. No, I can't see myself having kids. No. I don't understand reproducing, but I'm also very against aborting someone's life. I'm not for that at all. So yes, I'm not someone who likes being around children, but I also am not for taking someone's life once it's conceived in the womb and, you know, has life inside of there, and you take that away from the little baby that's just about to be born. So I'm really against that. So I don't know where I fall in the line with political parties, because I'm not political. Because New Democratic Party, NDP in Canada here, they believe in abortion, and I don't believe in that. I don't see myself as any party. I don't. I'm an anarchist. I don't care who's in office, honestly. And my grandma said, like, do you want it to be like North Korea? No, I don't want it to be like North Korea. I don't care. To me, it's just, I know the figureheads, the political people that get elected. They're just prompt readers. They don't really have full control. Like Trump down in the States wanted to build like a big wall, and the Supreme Court, like Charles Schumer and Nancy Pelosi said, no, you're not going to build that wall. But he's the president, so he's like, I want to build a wall. And he's like, no, you're not going to get the wall. So the Congress is telling him not to do the wall. So he doesn't really have fully say of anything to dictate. It'd be so easy if it was. And anarchist is not just chaos, it's not chaos necessarily. It's not believing in structured government or having any kind of authority whatsoever. governed by the government, basically. And that's sort of what I don't want my vote to be placed on the Ancestry.com and my information to be that. I don't understand why people say after they vote, they don't say who you voted. Who did you vote for? They don't say. But it doesn't matter to me. It does not matter. I'll never vote because I don't want my information to get put on Ancestry. These onion rings have gone cold. Everything kind of came here lukewarm. Oh wow. Yeah, after this, I'll be going back on the Fortnite and see what I can do. It amazes me that I have some storage up to put this video on. But he seemed like a nice kid to play video games with. Doesn't seem like he has a lot of friends because he's teased, I guess, in school, so he has to be homeschooled. I was teased and ostracized and made fun of and criticized and bullied and targeted all my life. In elementary school and middle school. I was only in middle school for a year. And then at high school was not fun. Used to been the scapegoat for all those years. I wish I was homeschooled. I actually dropped out for about 2 months. Or there's something that some student just made something into something that was not even what the moral of the story was, and then she just made me not finish all of June of my school year until like I was close to finishing my grade 11, so I just quit. And then September came around for the school year, and then I didn't go to school, and then around in October I went back to school. They let me come back in October, and I finished the following summer, or that next summer, which is 2013, I guess. So yeah, it wasn't easy. I've had so many different experiences and flashbacks and memories with certain things, and triggers you. I think in the last place I lived, because I just moved about two weeks ago. That stuff's going to be added into my. I'm already getting some nightmares, just stuff that just kind of makes me feel anxious and stuff. Having someone scream like a banshee and have a tantrum upstairs sounded like my mom half the time. Where I lived previously, just kind of triggers me and takes me back to when my dad was very abusive and tried to be very physically threatening and make idle threats that he wanted to lock me down in the crawl space or basement and pin me down, and thought he was gonna like punch the living daylights out of me. And a bench that I made in after school program, and that he just threw and wrecked when he was doing yard work. And then my dad's girlfriend's son, Jordan, which I guess he's almost a stepbrother. I don't say he's my stepbrother. My dad's girlfriend's son, Jordan, was there, and my dad was trying to get very physical with Jordan. My dad had a rake and was trying to hurt Jordan. And me, numerous times. Tried to throw me around and trying to get some very scary stuff. But my dad's not like that anymore. But it doesn't help that he was like that. And someone asked if my dad had dealt with addiction. And yes, he did deal with addiction. I didn't really see a lot of him drinking. But but I saw a lot of the anger that was a result of being an alcoholic, I guess. So yeah, it's never easy. So I know how that is, and having a mom and father who were never perfect, and raising me up and not being there, and split when I was like 4. Someone said that we don't know much of your history, but that's my history. That's my honest thing. I'm honest Abe as they come. Honest. So, and I hate being vague and upfront about it. It is how it is. And this is sort of my last little thing on here. I feel it because I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm into many different things that you can only imagine what I'm into. And I feel like I want to disclose what I'm into and all these different things, but I just kind of want to do a separate channel eventually, and maybe one for gaming, maybe one for my taboo lifestyle, and my kinks and my fetishes and stuff. But I'm doing this for 12 years now. Well over 12 years. Since I was like 14. And just like what Robert Downey Jr. says, like he just kind of wants to do other things, and saw it as him doing all he could with that character, or he took that character in every way that he could possible, and just want to do other things like and it gets exhausting. I get self-conscious on here. I don't really get to show my full capacity of what I like and who I am. I'm shy. I'm self-conscious. I'm like, oh my god, am I saying the right things? I'm stumbling on a word. I'm like, I don't remember one word, and I just go, yeah, not special by any way. I'm just anxious. I'm paranoid. I'm socially awkward at times. Who isn't? You know, I go through a lot of change that I don't want to go through. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna relax tonight and play some Fortnite. I have one last challenge to do, and that's to defeat Wolverine. I found it a few times, but not been able to defeat him. Because I want to be able to defeat him and get my Wolverine skin to be the avatar of Wolverine. It's one of my favorite characters. I have Doctor Doom. I was going to say Doctor Doolittle. Doctor Doom. I have Deadpool. Storm. Thor. Groot. Have the Soldier. Have some few Halloween skins. Hollowhead as well. Have Sludge. That's what I'm gonna do. And just other things in my life lately that's been kind of like just some physical assessments and just some personal things that's been kind of concerning me and making me uncomfortable for a while. And my jaw's been clicking and cracking every time I open it, and now I'm free of not having a big hefty phone bill because I missed another bill got loaded on. I'm at $70 is a lot for a phone bill. but then I missed that. It was like 151, and then my dentist is rescheduled. I went there and I have to pay like $94 out of my pocket. Yeah, I thought we had free healthcare in Canada, but I guess doctor visits, hospital stays, x-rays and stuff are free, but dental stuff is not free, and some other things, I guess, maybe some prescriptions sometimes aren't necessarily free 100%, but compared to that, to the States, yeah, we get better health coverage, I guess. So my dentist thing is on the 3rd, actually the same day as election day for the States. So see what they could do about my jaw. But I'm going there for cleaning early, so, and then they're gonna have to do some like x-rays on me, most likely, which I'm not sure how big the percentage of an x-ray for at a dentist is, but I've had so many since I was a little kid, and I always worry about the whole dentist thing. And I wasn't the only person going to the dentist, there's other people at the dentist, so I thought they go there one at a time, but they don't. So let's see what I can do about my jaw. Sometimes it would do it on the left, but it does it on the right. It's been happening since the summer. And 41 million people so far infected by the virus. And there's going to be more. I have a funny feeling that Donald Trump is going to win the election again. It's been predicted by a so-called time traveler who was on a lie detector test that passed it. Said that, yeah, Donald Trump will be in office a second term. And then after that, there's another president who does something really bad. Around 2030, Martin Luther King's granddaughter becomes president, but they changed the rules around that she could be president around like in her 20s. I don't know why I got Burger King. Probably because I didn't really want to make anything for myself right now. It's not bad, but cheaper and probably better to make some stuff, but at home. Then again, once in a while is okay. I like to get a headless horseman costume too and freak the fuck out of someone. But how realistic is that? Someone walking with their head chopped off. Maybe you actually see a ghost. I don't know. My earrings have gotten cold. I'm gonna hop on Fortnite and end this. So yeah, I don't know when. I think around early November will be the time that I part ways on this channel, because I just can't do it anymore. No one really watches or engages and interacts too much on here. Some of the people I really like that don't do YouTube anymore, like Rob's ASMR. Really cute guy who did ASMR that's just so lush and so mesmerizing. He has videos on his playlist, but he doesn't do videos anymore. He's not done YouTube in like 3 years at least, so I don't know his reasoning why he left. There's other people that was frequent ASMR. He doesn't do videos anymore. I mean, he does and he doesn't. I can't remember what was his ASMR YouTube name before. There's some people that just don't do it anymore. And there was like so many whispers. She was like some redhead or something, and she hasn't done videos in like 6 or 7 years. I don't know. She was really, really, really adorable, really beautiful, good-looking girl. Yeah, it's been almost an hour on here. Wow. Farting preacher. It's like T-bone steak, cherry pie. I see you. I see you. Let you come in. Come a little closer. Glory to God. Oh, that was real. That was real. Oh. Glory to God. Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Son of the devil. Oh, that was stinky. I don't even think I even like my own stink right now. Yeah. Get kind of bloated there. Bloated. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna sign up for now. Overpriced meal I had, about $20 by the time, or $21 by the time after it's delivered here, and tipped the guy. So it's a lot. But I'm gonna skedaddle for now and play some Fortnite, and hope to God someone watches this. And yeah, so comment below. I'm just about to sneeze again here. So comment below. And yeah, be sure to do some more videos sometime soon, eventually. But just know that I don't really want to be doing this anymore. Officially, like I feel really good about it. This is kind of like the time for me. Just 12 years is way too long, and the amount of people that's subscribed to me is not a lot, and it hasn't really took off as I'd hoped. There's some other videos that have had like 4,000, 5,000 views, but they're not about me. They're of like Batman, ASMR stuff. They're not me. They're like Batman. We don't watch a Batman game and ASMR video. We could care less about you. So that's how I feel about it. Or I'm doing something crazy like shaving off my head because my hair couldn't grow out right when it was undercut like that. Or that too. Or what's another one? Or doing eggs. Oh, eggy. Was it eggy? Eggy past eggy. Stinky. Or doing a lyric video to Green Day or something. I used to come up with these characters named Tommy. Tommy goes for a small bike ride. I think I'm gonna like try and free up amount of storage and try and do a music video like their Nirvana cover I did called Lithium. The cover I did, and it was took me so many hours to do that. It took me all day to do that, and I don't hear the music as I'm working on it, but I'm just trying to like sync and pair up my mouth to what is coming out on the song. So I think I'm gonna like do of all my other older videos, a selection of all my older videos and memories, and put it on the Hurt video. I hurt myself today. See if I still feel. The needle tears a hole. The old familiar sting. Try to kill it all the way. But I remember everything. What have I become, my sweetest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end. and you can have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. I wear these crowns of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts that I cannot repair. Beneath the sands of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, I am still right here. What have I become, my sweetest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you can have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt, if I can start again. If I could start again. If I could start again. If I could start again. What have I become, my sweetest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you can have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt, if I could start again. What was it? I stumble upon this a lot of times, so. What have I become, my sweetest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I'll let you down. I'll make you hurt, if I could start again. A million miles away, I would keep myself. Oh, I would find a way. Yeah, so it's, if I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way. So yeah, that's heard originally by 9 Inch Nails, but done brilliantly done, covered rendition by Johnny Cash, which I think was pretty successful, and a lot of people think that that's the original song. Even I did. But with Trent Reznor's original version of the song, it seems more like someone's gonna do self-harm to themselves, or they've had it, they're just at their end of stuff as more of a depression. But then Johnny's version seems like it's more of someone that's just at their end of their life, like had a long life, that they're old now and has just been, it's just hurt. Like, his wife died before him, many months before him, and he was still in the studio working and stuff, and people thought he was crazy. And I guess some people, companies with music companies and producers really shit on his career, I guess. I don't know. I produce my own stuff because I don't want a preconceived notion. I don't want producers telling me what to do. No, you should write that. I've had people like Dave Barlow who would help me out and pay me some money for me helping him out doing landscaping, or he'd pay me by the hour, and he paid me pretty good. And then he'd feed me too. He'd make me some burgers over easy, eggs on toast, and give me a Coca-Cola. That was pretty nice. But then I'd come to him and they're like, "Oh, I have this song idea. What do you think?" He's like, "I don't think it should be that." Like, what? I write this stuff, whatever, whatever. So, but he was also a musician, but he was very, very, very religious. So, and I told him about my bisexuality, and I'm not sure a lot of people really are supported me or were there for me for any of that, or kind of the old school teachings and things like that. Like my former drummer knew, and I think maybe had to do something about me just liking guys. I can't help from liking guys. I've tried to maybe not like guys, but I can't. I'm always going to be sexually attracted to men. So, and we haven't talked for years, me and David. I think I probably last saw David, my former drummer, about like 5 years ago. So yeah, we haven't talked, and I think we went to like a movie, like Daddy's Home 2 or something, or we had like some jam session, almost a little bit of reunion, and it didn't seem like he was really into any of the music stuff as like I was, so it's a bit of a drag when people want to do that to you and shit over everything. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go before this cuts me off in midsection. I'm gonna go play some Fortnite, and sounds like I gotta go to the bathroom. Anyways, guys, I'll keep you updated on what's new and post some videos when I can. Okay.